Hello, everyone.
Greetings, friends.
It's James.
And damn it,
Beer
review. That's Jim and Dave's beer review, but I would like to know now, if I may, what will be on tap for this particular beer review?
We got something from Voodoo Brewing Company called Big Black Voodoo Daddy.
And you think we had this before?
I thought we did, but apparently we have not.
Well, if we have, then let's revisit. If not, that's the first time. What can you tell us about this beer, Dave?
This is our Imperial Stout that we aged in conditioning tanks with oak staves.
Conditioning tanks? I've never heard of a conditioning tank.
This adds a classic character of old world aging with a bourbon tones.
Ooh.
This black ale is about 12% ABV, which is like about wine. Okay,
that's pretty good.
And was very rich in roasted and chocolate malt tones.
Nice.
Velvety smooth and able to be aged for years.
Wow.
Did you get more than one?
Yes.
Keep one.
I was going to give it to you, but okay.
Okay.
Oh, too late.
I paid half for the case and should get one for myself. I'll put it in.
Well, we'll try it in a couple of years.
How dare you.
Hey, thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Now, for this will be a seasonal beer offering. Okay. People, this is from Untapped. This is 74 IBUs.
Whoa.
With 12% ABV.
Already catching a little something.
Are they got a little alcohol content?
Yeah.
Alcoholic content. Alcoholic content. Alcoholic content. Alcoholic content.
Oh, you dance like you're white.
I was trying to do that Carlton dance, you know, Tom Jones.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, it has our story on here. It's going to be difficult to read because this is a serif font that's about 7 points
People
high
know what that
background.
is. What is a serif font?
Serif fonts are the...
You're talking about fonts, people. I mean the different kind of characters, you know, what C may be looking bold, or it could be squiggly, or it could be thinner.
Basically,
or it could be
it's like
else.
when like a T has a little swish at the end, or the top of W has a little cap on it.
Font is different, just the way of looking at it.
Our story. We at Voodoo Brewing Company have taken over 2 decades of Matt's brewing experience, and I remember somebody mentioning Matt before, so we may have had this before. I don't know, but I remember somebody saying Matt's brewing experience. And our quirky personalities and wrap them up into a line of beers oriented around. Wait, you didn't test that, did you? Fuckface. Around a line of beers, blah 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 blah. We hope you like it. Blah blah blah. Okay. Black Voodoo Daddy. The name sums it up. Black Voodoo Daddy, Big Black Voodoo Daddy is our big, bad seasonal stout made with copious amounts of chocolate and roasted malts and topped off with the right amount of hops to make it taste like a chocolate bar au natural, whatever that means. It's an old recipe. It's an old secret recipe Matt brewed back in the day that you can enjoy half cent. What? Good to drink or age and blah, blah, blah. So I was going to say we should do 2, but I'm like, well, let's just drink half. We'll save the other one for later. And I was like, glad we did. What? You may speak. All right. Oh, you tell me to drink. Oh, well, I appreciate you holding it. Oh, smell. Dark roasted notes. Blah, blah, blah. All right, fine. I'll drink. Ooh. Hey, now.
That felt good in my mouth for a while, too, by the way.
That's what she said.
Well, no, I didn't say that.
I hope you didn't say that, because if you did, I was wondering what's going on.
What a crazy guy!
Anyway. Well, I'm looking for... How many years do you think we should age this? 4?
At least 2. But you know what we won't.
Maybe we should put dates on it. Do not drink until... Because you don't believe how many I got back there now. I don't have as many as you, but I'm just like, okay, let me grab one of these. I'm like, no, we're aging that. Let me grab this one. No, we're aging that.
Well, I've got a whole case. I got one whole case of Big Bear Black Stout.
Big Bear Black Stout.
Big Bear Black Stout, whatever it's called. It's 8.1 ABV. You can keep it for more than a year or 2. And I've got a whole case of it there. I've got a Victory Monkey... Golden Monkey.
Golden Monkey. Not Victory
that I got a whole
Victory.
case too sitting there. Okay. I've got Victory Storm King. More than half a case sitting there aging. Okay. Then
Okay.
I've got Dominion's it's one of the bomber chicks. I can't remember. It's 9.3 ABV, and I got almost 3/4 of a case sitting there aging.
You
Then I've got Dominion's Candy.
Candy, yes.
And then I got
very well.
then I got like 3/4 of a case of that aging, and then I've got a half a case of Heresy from Weyerbacher aging, and then I've got assorted other beers like Noir Whale
Yeah.
and a Raging Bitch and some, what do you call it, the Double Face one. What was that one? What was the name for the founders?
Double Trouble.
Face, Double Trouble. I got some of those sitting there.
Nice.
Then I got some 20th anniversary Weyerbacher as well as some as the quads. I got a couple of those, and I
Very
got a
impressive.
few of everything sitting there aging. And people go, "Why do you age this?" Well, it's like, well, why not? I mean, they're supposed to be better as time goes by.
Well, I was really glad that, I saved one of these because, earlier we tried a beer and said, oh, it's even better at age. I'm like, I only had one. It's a shame. But this one we had two, and now I know you're supposed to age it. Well, we're going to hold on to it for a while. So, of course, it's very dark and smells like roasted notes. But, Dave, the flavor is very interesting.
Very good. You can tell you can feel the booze.
Yeah, the booze, there's definitely alcohol component to the taste. It's not, it's a little bit hot, but definitely dark roasted chocolatey notes as a good Imperial Stout should be, perhaps. And very good. I think I'd have to give this an 8 out of 10.
I give this 8.5.
8.5, all right. Well, you make me want to kick it up a lot. You know what? If that other one tonight was 7.75,
And I put the quad of Weyerbacher back up.
I'm going to give this
an
an 8.25.
I give it an 8.5.
Nice. It's knocking there. It's very good. And it says to age it.
Do you know what they? Well, yes. Well, yes.
So I guess when we crack the other one, we should review that too and compare it to this one. And we'll mention that's aged for, what do you think, 3 years, 4 years?
Well, I can't see holding a beer on for 2 or 3 years and just sitting there not drinking it. So.
Oh no, I had
A
2000.
year.
I had 2011 Backwoods Bastard.
You kept for that long?
No. They brought it out over
That's
at the
what I'm talking
Capone's. They
about.
had 2000. They had one from each year.
That's
2011,
Do you
12.
think you have the intestinal fortitude to sit there with a beer that you've been kept for 2, 3 years and not drink it?
No, I don't think I have the intestinal fortitude, but I think I have the patience.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. But very good. If you like an Imperial Stout, you're going to like this. This is very good because we like Imperial Stouts and we like it a lot.
We want you to also.
Absolutely. So there you have it.
8.5.
Very fine. Now, I would like to say more about this, but it's very simple. Dark roasted notes, Imperial style,
I'm going to get a
high
whole case
alcohol
of this.
content. You should.
I will.
All right. Like to age that. Oh, what was the other one we had? You should get a case of that too. The one that said it would have complex notes after the new one, Artisan Ale, the
What?
Or I forgot what.
Why don't we go half first?
Alchemy, and what was it?
Why don't we go half first?
Fine, we do that.
I don't have all the money in the world, you know.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, I do live at home with my mom, but
Well, you think you'd have more money then? Well, have her pay for
I
half.
can't have my paycheck to my mommy.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's damn right it is.
I got her a Christmas present.
You did, and she doesn't want to use it because she wants to be young still and use her own hands and open.
That's what she
hand
said?
opener. Well, she feels to tell her to plug it in and keep it there all the time.
Well,
I guess if she ever needs it, she'll pull it out and use it.
we're talking about a can opener, right?
Smack you! Can opener!
Have you been in her bedroom lately?
Can opener.
Mom, what's this? I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Yeah, man. There are some things that should not be crossed. Man, smack ass.
Dave, I don't need anything I have to pull out and use when I need it, okay? Thank you.
If you have a dirty mind, people wouldn't think that way, you son of a bitch.
Hey, she has needs.
Hey, listen, you
She's
got
a
needs
human
too.
being.
You
She
need one
had
of
you.
these, okay?
All right, calm down.
All right then, mister.
Well, you don't leave it on the counter. I don't leave mine on the
No,
counter.
because there's no room for it. We don't have a lot of counter space for
No, I don't leave it on the
appliances.
counter. I put mine in the Lazy Susan underneath the countertop.
We don't have a lazy Susan.
I got a
You got a bigger kitchen we have.
I do?
Yes. You have more cabinets than we do.
Oh, well.
We do.
That's 'cause I
kitchen's
got
nice,
that-
And you got a big giant counter space, man. I'll kill for that.
Well, that's because it's like half kitchen, half dining room.
You got to open. They call it open
Open floor plan, yeah.
floor plan. I've been watching that Love it or list it today all day long on the HGTV channel. People come in your house and they try to rebuild your house the way you like it within a certain amount of money. And when the woman tries to redo the house, with like they give you they say, okay, we're going to give you $80,000 to redo the house.
Jeez.
Wait a minute, no, they don't do it, but the people that are going to be either looking for a new house or putting into the house. And then this other guy, he tries to find a brand new house so they don't have to, they can leave their old house behind. Oh. And I watched like 5 episodes in a row this afternoon.
Sounds interesting. So there you have it. This is Jimm and Dave Beer Review. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
Follow us on Twitter, JimRett, Cole31.
And have more beer, because we like you.
Absolutely.
Or something.
This might be our last beer review because we're starting to get a little toasty.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Where's my keys? I must drive.
Where am I fine?
But in that vein, we like to always give you the Surgeon General's warning, which of the United States, of course, that says that pregnant women should not drink alcohol due to the risk of birth defects.
Birth defects.
And you shouldn't operate heavy machinery. That includes driving a car while under the influence of alcohol because you may and definitely will be impaired. And excessive alcohol drinking can cause health problems. So please, everything in moderation, everybody. And the reason we try all these different beers is because we believe that you should drink great beers.
And have a good laugh too.
With your friends.
Right on.
And despite what I said about his mom, we are definitely
friends. That, whoop, eat.
Op, orc, I love you. I think I saw that in the Jetsons.
Hey now.
Me, George Jetson.
And his wife.
Oh,
and we had this
too late for me to be whistling.
Vanilla Java.
Thank you. Subscribe to our channel.
Brewery. Free Will. Public. I think we've had all these beers.
Bye, Dave.